back to you, because you are an Eagle Scout.
Mm-hmm. There it is. There's always one. There's always one.
I graduated, bro. He did me like that because I graduated.
There's always one. I was looking at the city. I'm like, yeah, there it is.
Always.
No, you didn't even want to finish Eagle Scouts.
Hell no, because of that. That's why. Bro, I ain't doing this.
You go to school to tie a knot?
Josh.
I thought they were pitching tents and all. Get my sleeping bag. All right, let's go.
Bro, going on Survivor? Hey, what you need that for?
No, what's that like though? You hooping, like you really hooping, right? You coming into your own as a hooper, but your pops was like, nah, you started this Boy Scout stuff. You know, you had family members that did. I think your brothers may have did it. What's that experience like, man, being a 6'4" Boy Scout?
I was the biggest one out there, I'll tell you that. Man, I was, the whole time, I'm sitting there, I'm like, bro, I don't want to do this. Like, bro, this is corny. I don't want to do none of this. I'm like, there was one time, it was like middle school. I'm like, I basically was like, I don't really want to do this no more. So my dad was like, all right, like, let me just promise you're gonna finish. And at middle school, you know, you say whatever. Like, you just say whatever to get out of it. So I'm like, oh, yeah, whatever, I promise. I ain't do it. It was quiet for 3 years. I'm out there just, I'm focused on basketball. I'm hooping. I'm like a sophomore, junior in high school. And then after practice one day, he's like, yo, let's take a ride. I'm like, cool. Pulls up to the meeting, and I look at him. Oh, he's in the driver. I'm looking at, what we doing? He's like, you made me a promise, so you're gonna finish it. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, ain't no way he's serious, bro. Ain't no way he's serious. So like, first couple months, I'm like dragging my feet. Yeah, okay, whatever. And then there was like a top 100 camp, you know, for like, it's supposed to be like top 100 players in the country. You know, they all go, so where, you know, where people see you. So you're gonna get ranked, you're gonna get all, you know, offers, all that. He was like, nah, you're not going. You gotta go to this, you gotta do this little camping trip because you told me you were gonna finish. If you don't do that, and you have to finish that by 18. At this point, I'm like 16. And it was like a pretty strict deadline in terms of like what I had to do to make sure I was able to finish when I was 18. So, and I know that, so I'm like, I'm dragging my feet with it. And so he's like, nah, you're not going there. You gotta do this, because if you don't do this, you're not gonna finish. And if you don't finish, like, you're not going to Peace Jam, which is like the big Nike tournament for all the Nike teams. So he was like, if you want to hoop, if you want to play basketball, you got to finish this. During it, dog, I hated it, bro. I was like, bro, this is so corny, this, all that. Like now, like, obviously, like, I appreciate it because it taught me, to finish what I started, leadership, those kind of characteristics. But during it, man.
You had like the shorts on though and everything? Or did y'all wear pants? Like, what's the Boy Scout attire?
Bro, you
for
had
a 6'4"
hooper. The collar little shirt. And then, they had shorts that were hella short. I'm 6'4", I'm like, bro, these made for like 5'10" white guys, like, bro, like, go, like. So most of the time I'll just be wearing pants and all that, bro. It was interesting, bro.
You got your badges?
Yeah, my little sash with all the badges. Yeah, I had it.
No, could you imagine him rolling from a tournament? I mean, rolling from like Boy Scouts, and Pops pull you up at a tournament though, and you hop out with all the best hoopers in the country. You got your sad short.
I know, never saw the light of day, but I'll tell you that.
Hey, do you have a picture of anything in your Boy Scout?
There is. You can find one online if you Google it. You Google it. I got one. I got to see if I got one.
He's getting out the car. They like, we about to cook him. And then he just transformed, just turned into a monster out there.
And you like, he got out the car in a sash. Already.
I'll tell you, it was one of my boys. He would like during the playoffs. He always would post stuff like saying like good game basically. And it was always like this corny little video. And then he always be like, yeah, shout out to the Eagle. I'm like, all right, bro. Dudes out there calling me the Eagle. I'm like, nah, bro, ain't no way, dog.
box.
I was like, dog, I gotta. If I want to hoop, I gotta finish.
You was the best Eagle Scout ever.